Hey there, love enthusiasts. Welcome to Relationship Questions, the pulse-pounding YouTube channel where we dive deep into the ocean of relationships, family ties, love, friendships, and all the crazy situationships in between. I'm Chanel, your passionate host and relationship maven, on a mission to unravel the mysteries of the heart and mind. We get questions from all over the internet, as well as questions that you send in through our channel comments and email. You can email us at RelationshipQuestionsYT@gmail.com. Consider leaving a comment to the question of the day. Give us your opinion. Also consider submitting a question via email. Let's learn from each other, grow from one another, and build a community here. Take care. All right, guys, let's get right into episode 2. Am I wrong for not letting my boyfriend grieve? Okay, she gives a backstory. My boyfriend's grandpa passed away 4 days ago. When he passed, we met all of his family at a small ER to say our goodbyes. The ER made everyone wear masks due to a sickness going around the hospital. So 2 days ago, I started to feel really bad body aches, sore throat, etc. Keep in mind, I'm 18 weeks pregnant. I told him how I felt, and he basically said he doesn't want to get sick because his grandpa's funeral is coming up. I told him I was feeling weak as well as hungry, and I don't want to drive myself home, then be hungry once I get there. I asked him if he was okay with helping me for the night, and I'll leave in the morning. Basically, just bring me some food to the room so I wouldn't contaminate any other areas of the house. He told me he had a lot on his mind and wasn't in the right headspace to help me, so I told him I understand and left. When I got home, I made something small to eat, then went to sleep. Yesterday morning, he calls and checks on me. I tell him I feel more sick than when I left. He says okay. The rest of the day, he has family over until about 3 a.m., just offering their condolences and keeping his family company. Around 4 p.m., I called and asked him for help to see if he could bring me something to eat because all I had the strength to get myself were just snacks like chips and cereal. No real meals, and I wanted to make sure I had enough in me for the baby. He basically brushed me off, saying he has no idea how he could help, and said I was selfish for not thinking about him grieving and how he was stressed and had a million things on his mind. He also told me that I was being evil because I said he wasn't helping me at all. After that, I just hung up. He called me around 3 a.m. with everyone left to sleep on the phone with me, but hung up 20 minutes later. He said he would call me back, but didn't. Now I don't want to speak to him at all, but I don't want to cause him more stress when he's already sad about his grandpa. I want to know, am I wrong for not respecting his time for grieving? Also, am I wrong for not wanting to talk to him? I know how it feels to lose your grandpa when you're so close to him, but at the same time, I just asked for a little bit of help and don't feel like I was asking him for a lot. Most medications you can't take during pregnancy because they have bad side effects for the fetus. So I've just been waiting it out, and he knows that as well. Okay, so here's the thing. Multiple things can be true at the same time. The boyfriend is grieving and the pregnant girlfriend is sick. Now, with that being said, an emotionally mature person, and this is just my opinion, they can handle multiple things at the same time while also feeling whatever they're feeling. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes quote unquote handling those feelings just means communicating where you are mentally and saying, I need to put a pin in this, or I'll get back to you at this time after I get over these feelings. And if a person can't do that, then I think that there are bigger issues at play that could be a red flag or an indicator of future issues down the line whenever they're having big feelings. Yeah, it's true that in moments of intense stress, we may need a mental break for a moment. Everyone gets to a point where they need a timeout and a reset. And when that happens, maybe we need to take a drive or close our door to our room, take 5 minutes out to just de-stress. Maybe we need to go into the backyard and scream. But under normal circumstances, we should be able to get back to some sort of functionality soon, especially when we have family responsibilities. Now, if that's not the case, maybe you can take longer. Maybe his grandpa was like a father to the boyfriend, and this is what's causing this level of stress. But the boyfriend has a girlfriend, and not just any lady, but one who is carrying his child, and that's where things change. She's sick. If the hospital tells you to wear a mask, then it's pretty serious. I don't think she's asking for anything unreasonable, just food and care. He could drop off some groceries, He needs to call and stay on the phone like he said he would and check up on her more. I know he's eating, so he needs to make sure that his child eats. It doesn't matter who died in that situation. Basically, if he has time to be with family, then he has the ability to show up for his own, even if it's in small gestures while he mourns. When you become a parent, you really don't have room to ignore your children while you're going through big feelings and going through life. And if the person carrying your child is ill and can't care for themselves, you need to step in as the other parent to care for your child as well as your partner. I think the girlfriend needs to take this opportunity to assess if this behavior has been or will be ongoing. When things settle down, she needs to talk to the boyfriend and clearly express what her expectations were and what she needed from him. I don't think food and check-ins is unreasonable. So if he can't deliver, then girl, it might be time to reassess. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for more episodes just like this. Take care. God bless.